Wow. Absolutely fantastic down here. Wow, this is so cool. Yeah, well, fall has arrived here in the Northwest. Finally. It's really my favorite time of year for photography. And you know, the color really hasn't started to change too much just yet, but it's coming, it's early. But definitely a little bit cooler, and yeah, that changes in the air for sure. So yeah, so today I am gonna see what I can find in an area that's on one of the major rivers here in Western Washington. And I'm gonna see if I can find some waterfalls, maybe. Yeah, see if I can find some intimate landscapes that I always love. I'm not really the biggest waterfall guy, but yeah, I'll see what happens with that. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what I can find. Yeah. Okay, well, I found a pretty nice spot here, which I've set up a nice composition here. See if I can get where you can see this a little better. I like this network of roots here that you can see on the river. We have a little bit of gray sky today, and that's okay. But I like the look of this scene, and you know, I'll definitely mark this down as something that I would come back to in the future. This looks really nice, but hopefully you can get an idea of what I'm doing there, but I'll see how that turns out. But yeah, I'm gonna play more with this location here. Let's see how this comes out. Well, I ended up liking this vertical composition the most of the photos I took at this spot on the river. Yeah, it's very cluttered, you know, so it's not ideal. I think if we had foggy conditions and a little later in the fall when you get some more color in the background to differentiate this tree in the foreground from the background, I think this could be pretty good, but not too bad. So moving on. Okay, down there is where I need to get to. Okay, I found a very interesting spot here. Lots of little waterfalls that you can see. And there's a pretty big section of falls back behind me there. So I'm gonna see what I can do. Yeah, it was quite a little climb to get down here. Getting too old for this, but anyway, yeah, I'm gonna see what I can find and see if I can get a good photograph here. So, interesting. Wow. Absolutely fantastic down here. Wow, this is so cool. Yeah, quite a place. Whew, okay, well, it's quite fun getting down here to this spot, and it is so cool down here. Yeah, look at this. There's just small little waterfalls all over the place. We have a big one back there. Yeah, really cool. Yeah, beautiful place. Yeah, quite fantastic. I hope the photographs look as good as I think they should, but yeah, very, very nice. But yeah, quite a climb to get down, but worth it. So we'll see what happens with this. Okay, so one more waterfall, and this is a different day. And just a beautiful spot I found, and I really like this a lot. I'm going to take a few photographs of this in this little canyon and see what I can make of that. But yeah, quite beautiful. Okay, so one last waterfall here, and this one I stumbled upon out on another adventure on just a few days after I had shot these original waterfall shots. This one is pretty abstract. I decided to zoom in as close as I could with my 70 to 200 millimeter lens. And the result here is kind of an abstract, and I love it. Actually, this is, if you know me at all, you know that this is the kind of thing that I just really love. Yeah, it's beautiful. When I look at this close, it's just stunningly sharp. It's just a really cool photograph. I like it. I haven't printed it yet, but I think I'm going to make a big print of this and see how this looks. I think it will be good. Yeah, I love it. Well, I think that's going to do it for me today. I think I've found some interesting things. I'm not sure I've gotten an incredible photograph, but you never know. Take these home and do some post-processing and see what things really look like. But I was very happy with what I found, though. Very interesting, and certainly some areas that I'll come back to that I was able to find there. So, and you know, that's half of the fun, is the exploration and finding things that you want to reference in the future. And yeah, I certainly found some of that today. And yeah, I'm tired now and ready to just take it home and yeah, see what I'll be finding here in the next few weeks during this fall season. So, all right, till next time. Well, I definitely enjoyed capturing this photograph, which I like quite a lot. It was really nice being down there in that location, as I had said while I was there. Just fantastic. Just a good feeling. Yeah, the photograph itself, you know, I like it a lot. It's just so beautiful. Light-wise, you know, I'm not sure you can ever get like really, really great light down here because you're kind of down in a canyon. And so it tends to be a little dark. But overall, I think I like the conditions I had while I was there. It actually looks pretty good. And I also think I got lucky with that leaf over there on the right side on that rock, kind of toward the foreground. That's just beautiful. And the fact that there's just one is just amazing that that's there. And I really like that. Yeah, it's just beautiful. Yeah, it makes me feel good here. Yeah, just a few details about the shot. You know, I was using my 14 to 35 millimeter lens, and this was taken to 17 millimeters. And f/16, you know, it's not a layered shot. It's not multiple exposures. It's just one. And with f/16, I was able to get everything in focus pretty darn well, just kind of focused over there near that leaf. And everything looks really sharp. So, yeah. Nice photograph, and yeah, by the way, the shutter speed was just a little less than half second, 0.4 seconds. So overall, really nice. I really like it. As always, thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy this content, and do subscribe if you're interested in seeing more of this in the future, as I'll definitely be doing more trips, and I look forward to sharing.